Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. The Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, don't go this day newspaper. Go do interview. If you never hear wetin talk for that interview, wey go do. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man wey dey talk am as e be, don come here today. Do this video, take talk some of the things wey the Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, talk for that interview. Make I leave you now, make you hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Enjoy the video.
Yes, my people, una good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location una for the connect with us and the time una for the follow this broadcast. Make we quickly appreciate about God because now only one the poor road for where road not there, and I in the top word when they reach. And make we also appreciate our big Oga Apostle Alfred Odio Uyinosa.
My people, now good evening. God bless all of you now.
So now me and my brother, if he prays again, I say it go dey very, very good. Make we shook mouth put about the interview with Governor Grant with this day newspaper. And my use Apostle voice they talk if you never get this day newspaper, even if you there abroad, you know if you buy and try to download the soft copy.
Talk out when they hear you well.
Try download the soft copy so that make you read for yourself, because governor don't shook mouth for many matters wey don dey bother a lot of Edo people all over the world. But we not too plan to stay online this afternoon, but we want just highlight some of them for una, so that for those of una who not know, say Governor Grant interview with this day, and it did the paper, today's paper. I beg make you check the paper. The first thing we want really talk about here today now on industrial park. They call ask governor question, say there was so much talk about the Benin industrial park. How far has that gone? That governor call say, well, we renamed it Benin Enterprise Park because we want various businesses to have access to it, not only manufacturing. It is over 1,000 hectares of property. We have to do the land acquisition and pay compensation to the inhabitants. There is a federal agency that is taking us to court, so we are working through all of this. What we have done is to face the development before the rainy season next year. We will start developing the first 50 hectares. So make una take note, before the next rainy season next year, by the special grace of God, governor don talk say they'll start to develop 50 hectares of that landed property. Even though he also talks say some federal agency take and go court. Why they no take and go court? You know, say some people don't like better thing before now.
Wait, my brother, the thing really surprised me. What you want develop the state? Federal agency still carry am go court. So now these things they hinder development for Nigeria. No this and no peace. Now these things they hinder development for Nigeria. Now, governor say he want to do industrial park so that you go open up the state up for industry. Then some federal agency carry the governor go court. You know, certain people they be enemy of progress.
That be small.
I bet my brother read this thing, make the hear am.
And Governor also say they don't partner with the Nigeria Local Content Development and Monitoring Board, whether they call NCDMB, who would also decide to cooperate with the governor so that they go fit develop the first 50 acres. That has also attracted some of the large investors group that want to take large chunks. And our role is to provide the basic structure. There's a 95 megawatts power plant stationed there. So
which is the
Osiomo. So electricity already exists. The design of the main infrastructure network, sewage system among others is all complete. Any moment from now, it will be in the market.
So, if you never get this day newspaper, I beg, go get them. because that this day newspaper wey governor for grant interview, all the question, the thing whether they bother your mind about different activities, abeg go that place, go this day newspaper today, read them with open mind o, because if you not read them with open mind, you no go get the right answer. Read them with open heart. So we just say, see the write up plenty, we want to pick 3 points, make una listing, then make una go make sure say either na go buy newspaper or na just google am, una will get the answer for there. My brother, continue.
Now the presenter still ask governor another question, say this enterprise park wey they try do for Benin, so it go be like Lekki free trade zone or it go just be cluster of businesses. That governor say, well, the goal now to first get people wey go come produce. He said that one might be the first goal, so that
not be to consume.
People wey go come produce. In other words, they want transform Edo State from consumption state to production state. So now the first goal be that. Then again, in they look the internal market of Edo State.
Not be external.
He believes say the market, the internal market even dey larger than external market. So if the first reach our people, you know, and make I read down the way they talk am. They say, so it is the first to get people to come and use infrastructure. Most of its infrastructure is critical because they don't exist. It is so difficult to produce anything using 800 naira per liter of diesel to produce.
How can a country develop? How can industry develop? Maybe you could use 800 naira to buy diesel. How?
So he say a lot of industries for not they are interested if say na diesel. He say because you just imagine as a businessman 1 liter of diesel na 800 naira. Our person wanted them motivated to do industry.
To cause him even set up industry for
area. Factory. How much he go they get? He no go they use almost all the money till they buy diesel.
No so wonder company they fold up.
He says so for him as government, the first thing he needed to do now to make sure say power day
steady.
So once the people see say steady power supply day, they no go they buy diesel. You know, they will go they interested in coming.
And it go employ more people.
And it go employ more people. We go they work for us here. All this day part of the industrialization plan.
And we must really understand the role of governance. Governor Godwin Obaseki style of governance in Nari technocrat. You know what I mean? They talk and say technocrat build the future. The politician eat the future. So if we need somebody more like Obaseki to really open up the system. So I beg we go recommend, if you never get this day newspaper, I beg try go get this day newspaper. The interview where Governor Godwin Obaseki grant all the question whether they bother your mind. The governor don't answer them. I beg. And as you read them with open heart. No read them with biased mind. Because if you read them with biased mind, you no go really get the answer.
So.
And one thing like this say, what is they grow company, where they grow society, now light. Now industry. Now you discover say Nigeria gonna lose so many multinational companies to Ghana, to Niger Republic, because them get light. Things they work with.
Sure.
And the governor come say, why in go fit work with private individual? Now they set up Oshomo.
True.
But they ask governor say, Azura day. Why this Azura not fit work? Azura go produce light, they connect her to national grid. Now he can say, no, he don't learn from that one. So Oshomo, as you produce, distribute to the local people.
Bam.
Bam. Now they sign up. So we they try one bit and let you know say a lot of things really dey grand, and especially that industrial park. People don't ask question tire about the industrial park, don't ask question tire. But thank God for God, the governor don't answer them. He don't answer them. So it go dey very, very good. Make una go get this day's newspaper. Make una go get them. Then you get all the answer for that place. My brother, I beg continue.
Because they ask Oga governor say, we be here say you be the try do river port for one place
what they call Gelegele Seaport.
Wetin happen? We not call dey hear anything about it. And I governor say, thank you very much for the question. No. He say as I dey talk to una sef, say that river port matter sef, he say they go on very, very well. He say as a government, they don't engage technical advisors so that they go do all the necessary studies, like to know the water flow, the water level, as well as the environmental impact studies. So as they do all those one finish, you can give them the kind of idea to know the kind of cargo
where go enter,
where go fit enter, where go fit follow this the same man as they do the all those analysis finish.
The thing work well.
Say belle sweet and well. They say Inco even discover and say that one will be very, very viable seaport. They say the next stage where they dey now to get all the relevant licenses from federal government. And of course we know say anything will be seaport now federal government now really
no mistake. State owner just to create give them the access.
So he said they already applied to Federal Ministry of Transport and then they wait for hopefully they will get all the necessary nod so that they feel push the thing.
Now, if you get this message very clear now, be say people don't ask about Gelegele Seaport, Gelegele Seaport not be Tito. Seaport not be one day you wake up say you want build too flat. Seaport not be too flat where you want build. But thank God say all the tests, all the necessary agreements, everything they need to do to make sure that seaport come to life. Thank God say we don't meet up all the tests. And the government also say they don't meet with the Ministry of Transport for Abuja. I believe say first quarter a lot of things go they unfold for we state. So this is the reason why every one of us must collaborate. We must join together with Governor Godwin Obaseki so that this is good plan go materialize for Edo, because it's not that easy. But I know say there are so many forces, agents, demonic agents who want to fight the development. Now for we Edo people to say, we want this development. Anybody who wants to stand for road, we go crush them. So that's the reason why we say make we also talk about this interview, because the government don't grant the interview, it don't give answer concerning the Gelegele Seaport. So our Edo people, what the governor need from us right now, cooperation. Cooperation. Make I let my brother read the last one so that we'll go to another work.
The last one we did so now they can say, but that governor will be here that time say you want to do Osiumo power plant, even when a lot of people for your state they shake head, say they don't want, make it not do. They say but he still do, and as he speak now, say that thing don't succeed. Say I beg how you take do and follow way at the end of the day you can succeed, even if some people they say now nothing there, they not really give you all the necessary support. And now when it does succeed, how many megawatts that una call they produce now? That the governor say, well, make it not even forget, which is the journalist, say, even before he become governor, he already interested in electricity. He said the first project when he even champion, where they work on, even while he never be governor, now that Azura power plant. He said they provide all the necessary support to that group to make sure say they build the power plant on time. You know, he said so understand it already day about power from that one. They already get the experience. So this time around, when he could be say this other group when he approach her, now gas they go they use, and the gas they go they use not be from the only ELPS, say but some existing gas feed where they the state. So the thing can make a lot of sense to run. So because say well, since they already get the experience and the knowledge on our power plant that they build down, they say it can make a day very easy for her to support them, and with all the approvals where they need. They say but it's not the easy because they get a lot of resistance.
People they fight, even BDC said that they get Benin.
Say BDC fight and well that time. They say in fact that they argue if na a territory or if na a territory to come produce power and distribute power.
Say not them, they in charge.
Say not them, not they in charge. They say but as government we supported that venture because we knew that there's demand for electricity at the right cost. He say support am because he knows say demand dey for electricity and at the right cost. So now they ask and say, after the power is produced, do you transfer it to the national grid? I say no. Say they don't learn from the case of Azura that if you produce power and focus on the national grid, say e no go benefit you directly. He say for Osiomo, say that they very, very happy because they create market for them and they sign power purchase agreement with them to make the project bankable. So let's go to the first issue of 30% derivation cost.
I better talk about that 30%.
I am quite happy to address it. This year alone, we got just 2 billion. Now governor himself they talk. All those of now we say, make governor talk. Go carry this day newspaper.
He did there.
Now governor himself now they talk. This will not be Apostle Alfred voice or if he praise voice again. No. Now governor himself now they talk. He said he even they very happy to talk on the matter. He said now only 2 billion.
Now they don't receive this year.
Now they don't receive this year for federal government.
Now they receive.
He say they not get more, even though the total money where they promise them now 28 billion and this and now
promising note
say they'll pay within 5 years. So when they say 30% of your derivation, 30% of my people, now 28 billion in 5 years. And of course, you know, say governor no fit go national dailies.
To go talk that kind of thing.
Go talk that thing.
Or you can go lie.
When he know say everybody get access to that paper. So all those people where they spread propaganda
up and down
56 whatever governor don't talk.
He don't talk on a way they find answer 30%. Governor don't talk. Say now 2 billion now you don't see for this year. So my people, we now here we want to draw the curtain. We don't want to stress the matter. I mean, what about that the airport?
Okay, airport.
The airport where we want to do for a donut. Okay. Bring and come.
Okay.
Just to talk to our people before I find out come out.
So you see, for us, why we really highlight this interview, you know, say a lot of them they say governor not they talk to us, governor not they talk to us. At least make governor say they talk to us. Now maybe we see the year in one side of the story. Governor don't talk now. Go buy the paper.
Go buy them
this day paper. Like we talk when we take start all the issues where they bother you about this government for Edo State.
You don't answer them all.
You don't answer them. Don't answer them. So now paper where you supposed to even get keep on.
Go get them all.
Because for me, I say no, it go do very good. And if you see the way governor take answer all those questions, even you say Bele go switch you. Bele go switch you.
He go switch you well.
Except say you be enemy of progress. And
we must let you know say read that newspaper with open mind though. Read that with open mind. I beg what the airport matter. Now they really define so.
Because it go dey good make we turn our governor rest.
Sure.
Okay. So where are you on the new airport project in Edo North? And have you secured approval? Our governor say in Edo North we have acquired the land. We have applied to the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority. It is work in progress. They have to come and check the sites and make sure the wind flow is good. You know, it is a lot of work. They need to do this to ensure that the approach is right.
Yeah.
That's what is currently going on, and the federal authorities have been very supportive.
Ma'am, so airport no be 2-bedroom flat oh. Make no this and no peace. To build airport, one are to conceive. Now to get the dream. Now before you marry, before you talk about your children, you don't get the dream say, I want marry. Say, see this country, I want born. I will train them. That one a dream. And by the grace of God, that dream go materialize. Now make we just encourage the set man, which happened to be the governor. And I can tell you today, the best thing that happened to us in Edo today is to have Governor Obaseki as the governor.
Very true.
Go and verify. The best thing that have ever happened to us in this state, now for God to give us Governor Godwin Obaseki to pilot the affairs of the state. Yes, his approach of governance is different from the normal conventional politician. Obaseki no be politician and technocrat. Technocrat is an architect who built the future. The politician is a consumer who consume the future, they consume the present and the future. They never think about generation yet, but yet unborn. But the reason why they like this broadcast now make you beg go and get this day newspaper. All the question whether they ask governor says make you come talk, you don't answer them. Go and get it. And as you read them with open mind. That's the only way things go where it's supposed to be. All thanks to Governor Godwin Obaseki from our own end. We will continue to encourage them. We'll continue to support them. So people say, oh, Apostle, they are giving you money. That's why you are speaking. Yes, they gave me 200 billion. Abi?
See, even they know say this government not they give shit. In this government we don't share money. This government might be the only government for those states where even politicians they cry. If politicians they cry, then you will know say. In fact, Nigerians, if you see any government we make politicians they cry, you know say that government is doing the right thing. Because on the normal day, politicians not they cry. So that one I no go area. If people say, oh, they give money, like lie. Not be this government you see. This government is too meticulous in spending.
Who they cry for today? That politician. It is the politician that is crying. The politician that are children. Now they cry. And that's the truth. Because they don't build the wall around them. As they build the wall around them, they can't hinder development for the state. So for us, we'll continue to give the governor all the enabling support. Because the way I you know they push up Peking, give lion, make it key. Then for us, we'll continue to back the governor up by the grace of God for him to succeed. Let me tell you, there can never be meaningful development in a state where there is anarchy. Never. You cannot be praying for peace in the land and you are causing problems. There can never be development. You cannot be shouting, we want great things, and you yourself, you are causing anarchy. You are stirring up unnecessary crisis. It doesn't orchestrating crisis, which doesn't make sense. But for me and my crew member, we really appreciate the effort of Governor Godwin Obaseki in working very hard to reset Edo. And he's actually researching Edo. And some person represent at them, run, follow river, go Libya, where things tough for Edo. They come up because they tough. Now we be saying they do okay. Now the same people now, the frustration when they run come out, pass river, you are not transferring the same frustration to Obaseki. That's witchcraft.
And so now.
When they run, they come out, go abroad. Obaseki was only governor then. Frustration because of the if the voting will happen on the state, most of them are run past Libya. Thank God so that survive, so not survive. As they don't reach another man's land, you want to contribute to say, I don't come on, my eye don't see clear. Make I contribute my own quarter. Now, the frustration where you say you take cross river now, you call a poem on Governor Godwin Obaseki. That one a witchcraft now. As they work here.
You know, say one self yesterday, you already talk any, and only one question I ask her. I said, since you go abroad now, you there abroad, you say you love Edo, you love Edo. Since you go, tell me one investment. As somebody will love Edo, where you don't break on. At least make people still get job and may still boost our IGRO. Nothing.
And the nature of to build Bay Palo.
Even build Bay Palo self. You know, this one nothing. Now woman up and down.
Carry women up and down.
I tell them, I say, even those of our people where God go bless where they are, bro, where even they do investment for the state.
You know how many will they come back?
State. I said they know they even they do all this gigi where you they do. Now call you way no investment, nothing, and you they tell us say you love the state. How?
How?
Development will begin if all our people begin to bring their money. As governor now, they create enabling environment, they create opportunity for investment. With all our people that they bring their money, they coin. Hey, you can now even convince me that you love the state. Not be say you carry your money go put for Lagos.
Carry your money go put for Nasarawa.
Then I won't call the tell me say you love the state. Oga, if you have the money to invest in this state and you are investing in another state, not invest in all of the states.
Not even speak against the governor or God will punish you. So guys, we just want to quickly alert the newspaper. Please, if you never get this day newspaper, I beg, go and get it. All the question whether they ask since the governor don't give answer to those questions. By the grace of God, Edo must be great again. For us, we know they escort any person reach river at the middle, will come live and make it drown. No, we they follow the person till the end. He go cross the river.
Especially if the person they do the right thing.
Especially when the person they do the right thing. And I can tell you today, Governor Godwin Obaseki is the best man. The best thing that have happened to us in this state.
Simple.
Simple. As I'm talking to you now, street light they go on woto. A man who want connect the entire state 200 kilometers for road. I mean for light.
For light.
It be like say from Edo to Lagos.
Some people say na local government project. They say na 7 poles light.
Street light where we say local government people have solar light.
Not verse. You know, when some people they talk, you need to still they enlighten them. All those people where they say na local government, they don't know the quality of street light what they do.
They even know
you know, say
solar.
I fit tell you something and you go agree with me. You know, say you fit call person now light, they say no, but you all gen.
Yes.
But gen get level. Somebody feel on Tiger that Tiger generator. He go tell you say you on gen. Somebody feel the way on Mikano.
You go power the OT for his house.
We go power every. But the two go say you on gen. I be the street light now. Somebody will put one small solar light with faint with 50 watts bulb. They say, you know the quality. It should be like road now. Local government if you come and say local government they do road. You can't compare them with state government road or federal government road. So now say this street light you know if know what it do.
No, the problem is say now most of them. You know say jokingly today I run it at somebody.
Yes.
I know say you even surprised. I pretend I don't know governor. That can bring issue. The reply of the guy when me they talk. The guy agree and he confirm. He said, if we allow people to chop, I was shocked.
Say we forget the chopper.
I was shocked. The guy no say me. They support the governor.
No, say this guy.
I just this guy to say the governor they work. The guy just say not true. He don't do anything.
Say because he not the share money.
He don't the share money. He said why would they spend money for he said allow diesel continue.
Because they emphasize say diesel. Why they not allow the diesel continue? Hey. You know say come on food for people mad for leave the diesel. I say you know how much be diesel now for this or I say the money day.
The money day.
I tell I say bros now they spoil this thing.
You know, the way I take this guy, because we just take cab. We want to get sample opinion. So me and you do assist, I don't know governor. But at the end of the day, with what we get today, it really confirmed to us a lot of a person just believe in the Mary, give me make a chop. You understand? The Mary, give me make a chop. Finish. I'm just telling you the truth. It's just that I'm not that good at recording people's statements, which is not part of my DNA.
No, it's not good.
It's not good. So I'm not recording them. But the answer where the guy give me, now that I know say we still get a long way to go. The guy tell for let the diesel continue because he don't remove food for people's mouth.
Now I engage. You forget that I engage the guy. Oh, go tell us say. He could they talk about flyover. Now we tell and say Lagos get a lot of flyover,
yes.
But hold up day.
Go 5 hours.
I do not get flyover, but hold up now. Now say the most important thing are road network. Say we get road network. The guy say no be your road network. Say flyover. At the end of the day, now only one call tire himself. He said the reason why hold up full Lagos nah because of say people food there. He say and people not food Edo. Meanwhile, only one don't tell me say that Ramat road say on market day if hold up OU say you go here. Now say oga at the point where they talk with this the road network. So now you say people not plenty for Edo. Now you they say hold up OU for Ramat.
Yeah.
I say why hold up call OU for Ramat for Edo with people not food. I say so you they follow me they agree now say this area hold up not too day because we get a lot of road network and the governor don't fix am.
Yes, you can maneuver your way.
So you can easily maneuver your way. I say like say you feel maneuver your way for there. You know go you say bros not true. So sometimes you need to engage the people. Not be just population. You get road network And if the road network there, are they being constructed?
Yes.
That one area where you go to appreciate the governor. Because the road network they do it best to construct and two things will they achieve. Traffic they reduce for main road, and other streets they develop.
Another community develop. That's just it.
What are we saying?
You remember the guy who engaged for road now? Where they talk about saying airport road nice strong pass.
Yeah.
As I come to and say, oh boy, you know say they award airport road 3 times, the guy don't talk again.
He say no.
He know.
3 times.
3 times.
We don't suffer for this state before.
Hey, they award airport road 3 times.
He say no.
The guy don't talk again. Because we dey engage constructively with this guy like we don't know anything. But at the end of the day, the Obaseki has brought development to Edo.
Simple.
Asian city is gradually becoming a modern city. Take it to the bank, go and verify. Once an Asian city is gradually turning into a modern city, as many talk so Mission Road and they don't do the street lights.
Back down.
As me and you they talk so Mission Road, the street light is ongoing.
I say our people don't forget how this Oba Market Road before you dey inside bus just from that Mobi to
collect your phone,
Ring Road.
collect your money.
You dey bus why people don't shade pull for half road. In fact, now the person wey shade for road go dey curse you say you blind. One man right goes. I been a new Benin. I say but now all those are things of the past. Why?
I been at Ted Junction
Sanity don't return. I say I be you don't forget when Agbero they slap the blow driver eye for this driver's eyes every day blood. Every day before blood, I go swell up.
You see that those people they cry, they say, "Oh, Obaseki is not working." Imagine when they collect ticket before. How does Agbero? Or not the verse. Don't politician be saying, "You sit down." Governor said, talk about one thing. He said, "I'd rather work for everybody than to work for few."
Selected few.
Selected few. So for us, Obaseki is laying foundation for massive development.
Bakam.
2-3 years, what am I talking about? Generation, they will come to remember what Obaseki have done in this state.
Very true.
They will remember. And remember, this street line have 5 years straight warranty. 5 years. Before they reach it, they want to change one bulb. So which means this bulb, it will last 5 years. And the government don't put maintenance on ground. So guys, we have to make we analyze the newspaper, the reply we government don't give for the interview, and we will say of a truth, Edo is becoming great again. You were there abroad. You use your platform, the Tromis that come Edo. You do yourself. Because you cannot be crying for development and you are using your platform to throw misery in the state. How can people not come to invest? How can people not come to invest? I talked to somebody yesterday and I said, look, the way we they drag ourselves down, the enemy they laugh us the more. Why can't we use our platform to make Edo great? I think like me, I believe in good governance. We spend a whole lot to project Edo on a positive light. Why una they spend a whole lot to bring down the state? Between me and you, who want the interest of the state?
Now you. In fact, Apostle Mo will talk this thing. I got to ask one person where they argue about the importance of media. Now I can say, tell me TV state where you would like go for Nigeria as of today, where you never go. You can't mention the name. Now I say, tell me the names of TV states where you no go like go. Ikoko, Bono, Ikoko, Benue, Ikoko, Kaduna, one that state. Now I can say why? Say because of killings for the state. Now I can say you don't go there before. He said no. I said, are you aware that there are still people staying in those states since all this brigade did and not die?
Till tomorrow.
I said, I still get person for Sata Kaduna where they give me update, they be nice. Still they, if I say come Benin, they there.
You see, they come Benin.
I said, but why you say you don't want to go there? I said, because crisis day. How you tell no say crisis day? Say because you always the see for news.
Okay, but you not go there. Oh.
But you not go there. So media, not be waiting. You go just eat belle food, just come and say there is war in Edo. That statement can scare a lot of persons from coming
to invest.
Today, now, as we speak, a lot of persons wants to go to Lagos State. A lot of persons want to go to some state in this country. They have never been there.
No.
It's only because of what they hear on the media and what they see on the media.
Yeah.
So you they tell me, say, we will be image maker of the state.
That will be the enemy.
That be the enemy. I been now you where they destroy the good image of the state. Food for thought. I believe that will be food for thought for some of you now. Between we and you, who will be the real enemy of the state?
Food for thought. Between we and you, who be the real enemy of the state? They answer the question I can leave unto now. We where they spend a whole lot to they project a done a positive light, and you where they spend a whole lot to they bring down your state by lying, by saying there is war in a door. Who actually mean well for the state? Take it to the bank, go and verify who actually mean well for the state. For us, if I tell you how much you spend on drone shot, you will run.
That I never did.
That I never did.
Fuel never did.
You go run.
Food allowance never did.
You go run.
This is na bobo juice.
There you know. Ask yourself, between Apostle Alfred and the rest, where they say there is war in Edo, go and find out who actually mean well for the state. Who actually mean well? Food for thought. Ask yourself a question. Each of the drones shot they do 100,000. These are personal sacrifice, because we are bent on promoting a door on a positive light. And I tell the president, I say, God, look, the more that they run down the state, the more development will be far from the state.
They don't know.
The more. Are you telling me there's no crisis in Lagos? There is.
Not, they don't know how far.
But are you telling me there's no crisis in Delta State? There is.
Fulani.
Are you telling me there's no crisis in Bayelsa? There is.
Well, you don't bring it to the media.
Even abroad where you day, there is more crime.
In fact, I wait till I will tell the person. I say during the World Cup where they play, thank God I get a lot of our people from abroad. I say Sterling come on from World Cup, one England player, I go see his family. I say why? I say because of armed robbery incident.
Yes.
They rob the family, so you need to go meet them. I say down now for England. I say when Aubameyang did Spain before he come back to Chelsea for England, so they rob her for Spain for us, the family.
Okay.
I say so we only the year now because all these now professionals, all these now big names.
Yeah,
when Ozzy they say now they still rob her, the same thing. I say so even me say this Western world we dey crime day.
Even worse.
Even worse. But that they use the media in such a way that they show more of the good side
than the negative.
So that there will be more investment
into the state.
But a lot of our people don't know this. Any smarty, hey, fireball for this. What is your problem?
What's your problem?
It isn't only you get problem. If every state put their problem for media, you know say we not even get problem.
You know say no problem, no problem.
December what they do now, how many robbery incidents you hear for the state?
For the first time.
For the first time. Vigilante day everywhere. I don't still travel. The way our vigilante they work for this state, I'm not sure say state day. Maybe for another state day go be maybe Benue based on Fulani thing and how the governor don't started. I'm not sure say any other state day. Very organized vigilante security.
Like
you can move for night, everything organized. Una no go see that one.
No.
But me phone lost, phone lost for
ring. He get one woman when be say she no will not share anything good about the state. Oh.
No.
Once they just say they keep for Solo Market and she will first share them.
Her plan no go work.
Well, they just say they keep for Ring Road, now she go first share them. But if you say Obaseki push street light, he no go share them.
Over all those Scottish nonsense, you see the hear like before. Drastic reduce. All those are things that if say people really mean well for state, now all those kind of things you go push. Say security don't improve. That last year or thereabout where they kidnap people almost every day for Benin Awushi Road. And so that they share them for media, they share. Now where the governor don't bring army base come now. When that road they safe, how many of them come out again cause say they safe?
They not talk.
Then you go they say now me be the problem of the state.
Me.
Organa you that be the problem of the state.
One say he say one of the insult Obaseki. He say one of the criticize Obaseki. You are a witch.
Who they do well though?
Who they do well? I don't understand. Who they do well? I can't say more live now. All thanks to Governor Godwin Obaseki. 1 minute. Please, I'm on a live broadcaster. Okay, sir, yeah. And we must appreciate the effort of Governor Gordon Obaseki in trying to reposition Edo. From our own end, we are going to stand with the governor because he's doing a whole lot and he's doing the right thing. And we owe nobody apology. If saying because we are supporting Obaseki, you want to follow me, bro, that's your business. That is your business. My fans all over the world, I beg, just greet them, greet our people, just greet them.
My people not too much.
I beg, greet them.
Mayor Igebo, Evangelist Lawrence, Ima Agbedion, Emmanuel Emeka, we dey see you, we dey see you, we dey see you. All of una like this, we dey see all of una, we dey see una, we dey see una. Much love. If I not call your name, not verse. Our names when I see here now they call Wesley Kingsley, thank you. Ayo Igebo, thank you. Osarabo, Ifaluyi, thank you. Dave Osa, thank you. Blessed Brigati, thank you. Thomas Julius, thank you, thank you. Didi,
The great man.
all of una too much. We greet all of una, especially if I'm gonna give the two boozer.
Boza. More give up Obaseki 3 boza. Boza. The people don't like better, but give them 3 yeah. Edo must move forward. Guys, my name is Cinema Apostle Alfred Odion Oyinosa. The man with the talk and they do and they show him as they be. Remember, I am not an enemy of progress. All I want is better Edo. I love you guys. But meanwhile, never send me chicken.
Mona send
me chicken.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I love you guys. Bye.
Now we don't hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.